Hey friends, we recently got back from Florida and we did some thrifting, of course, while we were there. So today I'm sharing all of my finds with you and styling them with you. It'll be a fun video, so I can't wait to show you everything that I brought home with me. About 4 or 5 years ago now, Mike's parents moved down to southern Florida. They used to live in the same town that Mike and I live in, of course, us being high school sweethearts. So we were very spoiled and had them right around the corner from us, and it's been quite the adjustment having them so far away. But this will be our second time visiting them, and we had some abnormally cold weather in southern Florida on this particular visit, but thankfully towards the end of our trip we did get 1 or 2 beach days in, which was really nice. My boys got to play in the sand and run in the waves, but we are back home now. And of course, while I was in Florida, I decided to visit some local thrift shops and some antique stores. Now, we did come down with some colds once we came home, and unfortunately in this video I still have a bit of a raspy voice, but today I thought I would share all of my finds with you guys. I will say, as much as I love traveling and seeing loved ones, there's just no place like home, and it's good to get back into the routine of things, get back into homeschooling, cooking in my own kitchen. And so I'm just doing some tidying up here. The boys spent the morning painting and doing some crafts at the table. So once I get all of these brushes cleaned up, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and show you what I found. Now, I will say we flew this time. Last time we drove to Florida and it was just such a long trip. So much of our vacation time was spent driving. So we decided to fly, and I think because of that, I wasn't able to take as much home with me as I would have liked. I'll show you guys some of the footage that I took while I was there. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of regrets. Even just watching it back, I'm just, wondering why in the world I didn't purchase some of these things. No, we only took carry-ons. We didn't check any bags. So I think I was just nervous about what we would be able to fit in our luggage on the way home. But I still found a few neat things that I can't wait to share with you guys. And it's always fun bringing back little treasures from our trips. Hey friends, I have been patiently waiting to unwrap all of my thrift finds and antique store finds with you guys on camera. We've been home for about a week, but like I said earlier, we all got really sick, and so I'm just now getting the chance to open these things and show you what I got. It's not much, but it's a good little handful. And before I actually show you what I found in Florida, I thought it would be fun to show you some footage from the thrift shops there and the antique stores. There were so many things that I wish I could have brought home with me. I'll share with you what I found. Hey friends, I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, Birch Living. Birch's President Day sale is live. You can go to birchliving.com/pine and prospect to get 27% off your mattress with code BirchPartner27. This is a limited time offer, so you guys want to take advantage of this sale. We love our Birch Living mattresses. Let me tell you a little bit about them. Birch Living makes mattresses that are crafted with responsibly sourced materials like organic cotton. They are made with 100% organic wool for natural flame resistance and 100% natural latex. And they are GOTS and Green Guard Gold certified. These organic mattresses regulate your body temperature and they're hyperallergenic. Like I said before, we've had our Birch mattresses for a while now. My husband and I switched over to a Birch mattress back in May, I believe, of last year, and we have seen such an improvement in our sleep. The comfort is amazing, and all of our boys have Birch mattresses as well, so we don't have to worry about those harmful chemicals and the off-gassing that occurs with some of the mattresses that are made today. They are also extremely comfortable. I've had friends come and stay with us, and one of my friends said that her mattress felt like she was sleeping on a cloud. So That just shows you how comfortable they are, but just in case you're nervous about ordering a mattress online, one of the things that I love about Birch is that they offer a 100-day sleep trial. That's pretty amazing. You have 100 nights to decide if this mattress is for you. They also offer a 25-year warranty, and there's free shipping within the United States. So if you've been wanting to invest in a new mattress, now is the time. And this is a worthy investment. We spend so much of our lives sleeping in our beds. So you want to make sure you have a high quality mattress that is safer for you and that is also better for the environment. You've got to go check out the Birch Living President's Day sale. Again, you can get a mattress for 27% off using my link in the description below. I will also put a QR code here on the screen for you. That's birchliving.com/Pine and Prospect, and you can use the code BirchPartner27 for 27% off of your mattress. We love our Birch mattresses, and I'm sure you guys will too, so give them a try. All of this information, again, will be in the description box below so that you can check out this amazing sale. All right, guys, so this was quite a large city. So every time we saw a thrift shop, we just decided to pull over and stop inside, take a look. We had a rental car while we were there. So those first few days we had a lot of rain, and we just decided to take the kids to a lot of aquariums and museums, and then we would happen to find these thrift shops. Now, unfortunately, like I said before, I had to be very selective with what I purchased because we only had carry-ons. Looking back, I probably could have purchased a little bit more. I was definitely overthinking it. I loved this bowl. It was aged beautifully. It had this beautiful spout there for pouring out batter or whatever, but just too large for me to take with me. Now, like I said, I probably, looking back, could have maybe even gotten an empty suitcase at a thrift shop and for really cheap, and then filled it with all of my finds and just checked it in so that we could take more home with us. But I was trying to be selective and careful. You can see this was a great thrift shop, and they actually had a lot of really beautiful artwork. There was one piece in particular, I think it was at this shop. I'll find out here. Yes, look at this beautiful painting. How pretty would this be at Christmas time? It was huge, and Mike was laughing. He was like, there's no way, we're not bringing this home. But man, it was such a good find. Now, we did spot a couple of Goodwills, and the prices were definitely a bit higher than what I'm used to at our Goodwills. I really, really regret not getting this, you guys. $2. What was I thinking? I was worried about the glass. And these dishes are the same ones my mom used when I was little. And I had a moment there, and I almost wanted to get a few just because of those precious memories of growing up. But anyways, of course, furniture was like, no way was I taking any furniture home with me. But this particular shop is actually an antique store. So I was excited to find this antique shop. Actually, we visited this shop the last time we came to Florida. I do feel like the prices here were a little bit high. Every time I found something really neat that I liked, I was kind of shocked by the price. I'm trying to see here how much this, yes, okay, here we go. $250 for this little crock, and I have purchased crocks like this at my local antique shops for like $20, $12, $15. So there was some sticker shock for sure, but I did find a lot of neat items. I just wish everything hadn't been so expensive. So I don't know if that was the area that I was in. Now, having said that, there were some things at this antique store that I kind of look back on, and I think I should have maybe splurged and gotten them. You'll see here a little bit later, there was some really pretty artwork that I passed on because I thought it was a little high, and then we went back to the antique shop because I wanted to go back and get it, and it was gone. So, I think that it's hard when you're in a different area and you're not sure if you're going to find something better later on, so you hold off. But anyways, it was still a neat shop. Oh, here's the booth that I was talking about. So I thought this was a really pretty piece here for winter time. I love the little winter scene. And I think all of the artwork in this booth, so yeah, this was expensive, but I think all of the artwork in this booth was like 30% off or 40% off. This was the painting that I came back for, and it was gone when I came back. I also thought that this sign was really cool. I love old signage. I just thought it was a little bit pricey for something so small. I loved this duck decoy as well, but again, almost $50, and I just didn't want to spend that much. All right, friends, so some really great stuff, right? This is my new thrifted mug that I love so much. Isn't it cool? I love unique, like handmade pottery. But let me show you what I grabbed in Florida. The first item actually got me flagged at the airport. We only took carry-ons with us. We didn't want to mess with checking any luggage in. These are so heavy. I'm trying to be kind of quiet because Isaiah is sleeping. I got these really cool bookends that are like dogs. I'm so bad about dog breeds, you guys. But I thought that these just looked so like English. Something about them. I just loved them. And they were only $24, and she gave me like 20% off of that. They are so heavy, and honestly, they're cast iron. Whenever I see bookends like this anywhere in antique shops, they usually run anywhere from $50 to $75. They are so expensive, and so I thought that these would be really neat. They go in opposite directions actually, which is kind of cool. So I don't know where I'll use them, but I thought that they were really cool. You can kind of see the detail there. And another neat thing is that they have a marking on them that says 1929, which I thought was really cool. So that was my first find, and they were very heavy. Like I said, security actually went through my bags to figure out what these were. I thought he was gonna take them, but thankfully he let me keep them. All right, the next little thing that I grabbed was just at a Goodwill. Homer Laughlin. I love little white pieces like this. This is so versatile. I could put some toothpicks in here, or I don't even know what, but it was only 99 cents. So I just thought it was really cute, and I have some Crocs kind of going on in the corner over here on the shelves, so maybe I'll add it over there, I'm not sure. The next thing that I grabbed, wait till you guys see this, is this. So I've slowly been collecting this pottery with the blue stripe. And I've done some research. I don't know if all of these pieces originated from this particular company, but there is a company called Marshall Pottery. It's known for its like beige colored pottery with the blue stripe. I don't know if these pieces are connected to Marshall Pottery because there are no markings on any of my pieces. So what I do know is that the earliest Marshall Pottery pieces were made in the late 1800s, early 1900s, excuse me. And this, unfortunately, I wasn't exactly sure what it was. And then I texted my mom because she is an expert on antiques. And I was nervous that it was a chamber pot, but then I thought, no, it's a little too small for a chamber pot. And then my mom said, I think that's a spittoon, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but basically, if you do a quick Google search, you'll find out what that is, which really does date this piece. If you look closely, you can see some of the like crazing, I think that's what it's called, on the piece. Kind of the little crackling and the glaze and stuff. And I don't know what I'm gonna use it for because that kind of grosses me out that people spit into this thing. But my mom said it's still really pretty. Try to stick a plant in there. So I'm gonna see what it looks like with a plant. If you guys have any other ideas, I mean, it's a pretty wide base. I don't know if I could put utensils in there or anything. I was excited to find it because I've been collecting pieces like this in my kitchen. I have quite a few pictures now, some smaller Crocs, and I just love the little touch of blue that kind of ties into the blue accents that I have throughout my home. All right, so I also got my mom a little piece of pottery from Jamestown, which she was very excited about. She decorates her house all 1600s, and so she loves collecting pieces from Plymouth or Jamestown, and it was marked on there. It wasn't, obviously, it wasn't a real antique, it was a reproduction, but I bought that for her, and I've already given it to her at this point, but she really loved that. This is the last thing that I picked up, but I just got in this cute little shop. So Sweet Tea Treasures, I ran into a YouTube subscriber. I was in a thrift store and a lady approached me and she said, "Are you Andrea? I watch your channel," all the way down in southern Florida. And it was just like, it made my day because we were having a little bit of a rough time with the really cold temperatures and everyone getting sick. Anyways, she told me about this shop. She said, "You might really enjoy this little shop called Sweet Tea Treasures." Anyways, I did enjoy it, and I found this pretty like linen pillow cover. I just thought it was really, really pretty. It has like this pretty frayed edge, and I might put it over on my couch. I appreciated that little tip from her. They had some gingham covers as well, but I'm such a stripe girl. I went for the striped case. And anyways, those are all of my finds from Florida. I'm gonna see if I can't like play around with a few of these and style them with you guys and see how they look throughout my home. See what we can do with these cool dog bookends, and if we can't find a spot for this spittoon, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm not sure that you'll really see them here if I put books, so try that out. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today. It's always fun sharing my new finds with you guys and styling these items throughout my home. I love taking you guys with me as I go thrifting, and hopefully it encourages you to get out there and do some thrifting yourself. If you are new here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. See you next time. Bye-bye.